Hey, it's Spence from WP Launch Club with your WordPress tip of the day. I've got a new solution. It scratched my own itch, and now I'm going to share it with you. Have you ever had the problem where you wanted to offer a protected bundle of software or other things that are zipped up? You want the ability to easily update it for your customers without the hassle of having to go individually and upgrading each file using one of the download plugins. And then you wanted to make it universal so that you could change the name or the title, hide the title, say when it was last updated. Well, that was what my problem was. So here's what I've got. At WP Launchify, we offer software to our clients that make it easy for them to launch the sites. I might have 5, 10, 15, 20 different plugins for each customer, and I want them to be able to get to it, but what a pain it was for me to go and use the download monitor or download manager and update each one by itself. Who needs that? Instead, I wanted to just go into my SFTP or my file manager and just drop things in when they're new. Now, as long as the file names are named in a sequential way, notice 1.01, 1.02, 2.03, I can make them appear exactly as I wish in alphabetical order, and I can even put numbers on it. Now, when anybody clicks on individual items, they'll be able to download that particular zip file. As easy as that. But I've also given them the ability to download all of them as a bundle. Why not? They're going to use them on their site and then upload them to their various WordPress situations. Last, I want to make it universally easy to use. So with this plugin, all I need to do is use a short code, software bundle, and then you give it your own title. Maybe instead of saying my downloads, I'll call it my zip files. You can choose where the directory is located so that it doesn't have to be the same for all your sites, or it doesn't have to be the same for all your installations. You could say whether or not you want to show the date it was updated. Let's say no. You can choose whether you want to put the numbers on it. Let's say no. And you can also say whether or not you want to have the all download option available. Let's say no. And just with that short code, I'm able to make it possible to show the exact ways I want, right? Title, no other info. Now, one last trick. I can protect this when I'm using my favorite CRM, like WP Fusion with Fluent. Here I've used the WP Fusion Gutenberg block. I've put the short code in the yes, and the only time somebody's going to be able to see this is if they've got the appropriate tag, purchased course 1. So I sell course 1. I have a bundle of ready to go zip files for them just the way I want. It shows up just because they've got this tag. If they don't, they get a different message. I can put something in here like, you must buy this course, and then give the link to buy it. Finally, when it comes time to upgrade those files, I don't have to hassle with finding each one of them in the media library. I just drop the new ones in place here, and they overwrite what exists if the name is the same, or they just add on to the list if their name is different. Here, I'll give you an example. If I duplicate this, and I rename the copy, this would be the same thing as if I dropped it in place, right? And I'll put it as number 805. I refresh the page, and that extra file is magically in place in the right order. It's that simple. I'm making this available at wplaunchclub.com in the shop. It's going to be priced like my other inexpensive tchotchkes standalone. I think it'll be probably somewhere in the range of $19, like Coupon Magic. It's a 1-year license with all upgrades, and it includes the software itself, so you can modify it if you want to get involved in the code. This is Spence. I'll see you on the next video.